So we usually start with half an hour's meditation. And I'm really impressed this week there's so many people here. It's usually just half full when I start meditation. When I open my eyes afterwards, it's just multiplied, double. So I hope there's enough space for people to arrive late. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Now's the time for having a nice, peaceful 30 minutes where we can get our minds soft and beautiful. I'll use that word beautiful because the way of meditation is very, very delightful if we do it properly. Delightful and surprisingly easy. If it's difficult for you, you're not doing it correctly. It should be a nice, easy, relaxing, peaceful, letting the mind be peaceful and still. You don't make it still, you allow it to be still. So you just get out of the way, you watch with mindfulness, and you add this beautiful kindness to your mind. And if you're kind, I mean really kind and aware, the mind becomes peaceful all by itself. Just like the old simile, how do I get my glass to be peaceful? Put it down. Become still all by itself. That's how to meditate. So anyway, let's stop talking. That's not how to meditate. And instead, close your eyes. And to bring your awareness, first of all, to your body. The body of yours. I'm still suffering a little bit of jet lag every now and again. So sometimes my body is tired. So just look at the body, look at the mind, and are kind to it. And I like to start with being kind to my feet. Sometimes it's a strange thing to suggest. Your feet, that's not important. But it is. If you can be kind to your feet and aware of them, what we call kindfulness, then your feet start to relax. I built up awareness of my feet over many years. I know how to relax them with kindness. It's also learning what kindness really is. Kindness is not asking the feet to be like this or like that. It's just caring for them. Giving them some attention. Recognizing them. I don't know if you and your family or in your place of work that people just take you for granted. They don't care about you. It's one of the reasons why we're having this volunteers event tomorrow evening. The BSWA is showing we care for you all. Just by being there and recognizing you. That's what I'm doing to my feet. Recognizing them. When I recognize them and I'm with them, then they start to relax. And I love that feeling, which I've got to recognize over the years. I call it a tingling feeling. You can maybe give it another word, but it's a sign that my feet starts to get easy, loose, and free. And then from there I move up to my ankles. If any of you have sprained your ankle or bruised it or had an operation there, sometimes just be aware of that area of your body and give it heaps and heaps of kindness. It allows it to heal much quicker than expected. I can feel the energies of my body going to my ankles now and just relaxing them, making them feel at ease. I go up my lower legs, and if I find that there's any problem with my posture, I did notice that the heel of my right foot was pressing in to my left calf, so I just move that slightly. It's okay to fidget at the beginning so you're comfortable for the rest of the meditation period. So I go up my lower legs, just checking everything's okay. And relaxing everything as I go up. Get to my knees. Some people do have pain or stress in their knees. Meditation is not adding to the stress of your life, but learning how to relax and lessen it. So, I do actually prefer sitting meditation, cross-legged like this. But some people prefer sitting on a chair. That's wonderful, fine. Please do that, as long as you feel at ease. And my knees feel good, so I go up my thighs. Again, big muscles. I just pay attention to them and have a sense of kindness. It's as if I do not own my body, that I'm making use of it and being kind to it. So we work together as a team, not me being the boss. So I listen to my legs. Do you need to be moved? But because my body and I have known each other for over 70 years, we do know each other. So I know how to relax even the thighs in my body. They too feel really good now. Just like they've been in a hot bath and relaxed to the max. And I go to my butt, the muscles on my butt, and actually I just now notice that the cushion underneath my butt is too far back, so I'm going to just adjust my butt. That feels better. Because I care for my body and am willing to change its posture ever so slightly. The result of that is, the body loves me back. It's usually very, very comfortable. But with the feelings in the bottom, in the buttocks, that's a pressure feeling. I can't get rid of that feeling. I just kind of make it even. Because then I know it disappears. After a few moments, as I scan up my body further, I cannot feel that feeling anymore. It's because it's a constant feeling, an ambient feeling, and soon the body will turn away from it because there's nothing to be done. And it vanishes. Then I feel my back. Sometimes I just allow my back to slump. But today, it feels really good to straighten up the back, put a little curve in the back. And it feels comfortable and strong for meditation. But that's just me. You find what's the most comfortable position for your back. A sort of comfort you can hold for a long time. And then go back down to the body and do a scan up my torso, going through the colon and intestines first of all. They feel pretty good. There's a little bit of tightness, tension there because there's some cheese which I ate. Delicious, but because it takes some digestion, I can feel that. It's amazing just what the body will tell you if you look. And as I scan up the body through my stomach, it feels okay, to my lungs, to all the parts in the body close to your back, the kidneys and livers. You feel them, and if there's any part of your body feels painful or tight or unbalanced, whatever word you call it, please linger there, stay there for a little while, and give it as much kindness as you possibly can. So it may be your liver. Dear liver, like I care for you. And see how if you can treat it like an animal like a cat or a dog who's just very tense. And you just stroke it, care for it, say nice words to it. You can see it relax. Honestly, that's what I do if I find anything in my body which is a little bit tense. Say nice words to it, be kind to it, care for it, until it relaxes to the max. And I can go on. That's especially true for any women who are concerned about breast cancer. Please, if you go past your breast, give them kindness. Give them some beautiful energy. If you find anything there which is a bit uncommon, unusual, just stay there until you can give it so much kindness that unusual feeling disappears. You go up to your shoulders and relaxing these muscles on either side of my spine. And sometimes I just imagine them relaxing. And the imagination, the reality in meditation can be so close that one can affect the other. So when I imagine my muscles relaxing, they actually do relax. It turns into a reality. My shoulders relaxed, my attention, my mindfulness goes down my arms to the elbows. My arms, elbows, wrists are usually in very good condition. So I go quite fast there. If you have any problem there at all, please go slowly and give, say, your elbows maximum kindness. Maybe like a child, your own child or a nephew or a grandchild, and they find it difficult to go to sleep at night. And you're sitting by their bed, stroking their hair, giving so much kindness to them. They soon fall asleep. They feel safe. That's something similar to, elbow pain or a wrist ache. Give it so much kindness. After a while, the ache, the pain, the tension tends to disappear. And then make sure my fingers are in a good position, which they are. But even if there's no problem in the fingers, I still pause to be with them for a while. All the parts of my body, I make sure that I recognize each one of them. Just like a good manager will recognize everyone in their team, so the team know that they're cared for. And I go up to my shoulders again and my neck. It's okay if you need to cough during the meditation, please do so. It's much better to cough quickly than to cough just like an explosion in the whole hall. And then make sure your throat is nice and relaxed, no pressure on it. And then I go to my facial muscles. This is the last thing which I do with the body awareness, part by part. I make sure that those muscles around the eyes and the mouth, and around the nose too, they're all relaxed to the max. Because I know when those muscles are relaxed, so are many of the emotions. Your emotions, especially the negative emotions, can be read by the position of the muscles on your face. So when I relax those muscles with kindness, I'm actually lessening the power of the negative emotions to disturb my meditation. Then I can feel, lastly, I feel the whole body, like joining everything together. From my feet, through my legs, my butt, my back, my torso, arms, fingers, head, the whole lot joined together. relaxed to the max. And if I find any part which is tense or disturbed, I'll give that an extra special moment or two of kindfulness. Until my body gets so relaxed. It's a special type of feeling which I notice. Maybe you don't notice this feeling, but eventually you will when you meditate like this. It's a feeling of delightful relaxation. It's like you've been on some holiday by some exotic beach and sitting in a recliner. And you feel so at ease, so relaxed, no tightness, tension in your body at all. Or you've had a foot massage or a whole body massage. You've been soaking in a hot tub. Everything feels at ease. No pressure on any part of your body. When I notice that delight and focus on it, I notice that the relaxation goes deeper. It goes really deep. Body feels the best it's felt all day. And I just linger there for a while. And then I go to the part of the meditation to strengthen the mind. I ask, how peaceful am I? And that brings up this quality which exists in the mind, peace. And sometimes I ask people to give it a number from 1 to 10. 1 is really peaceful, 10 is quite agitated. Be honest, don't blame or praise, just nature. At least you know how peaceful you are. And also you start to learn what makes your mind more peaceful. And how peace feels. If the relaxed body feels good, a relaxed mind, a peaceful mind feels even better. It's okay to indulge in that peace. Because when you enjoy that peace, it strengthens and energizes your mind. So when you come out, your mind is so much clearer, so much more innovative. And it's also, once the mind becomes very peaceful, you do notice the peace only exists in the present moment, now. You go to the past, it's like a disturbing of the peace. Go to the future, it's like an unnecessary disturbance of the peace. Peace is now. Now is where your future is being made. I find that encourages me to stay in this present moment. And the peace gets deeper. And the next thing which makes the peace deeper is silence. When you don't give things names, you don't try and describe things, what's happening. You don't give yourself instructions what to do or what to do next. You don't have a running commentary on this meditation or on your life. Shh. Be still. And then you'll start to notice the breathing and the joy. It's the joy and the stillness which comes from the present moment and from being silent. I will be quiet now. When I start speaking again, it will be just before the end of the meditation period. It's getting close already to the end of the meditation. Before you come out from the meditation, just ask yourself how you feel inside. Just to know just how it feels. Because sometimes, even in half an hour, you can get so peaceful. And there's something about that peace which is very delightful. It's the joy, the happiness of freedom. Freedom from having to think, having to do things. And freedom from just even your body feeling aching or tired. When you do experience stillness, it energizes the mind and energizes the body. You may have felt tired before, but at the end of a good meditation, it's like you've had one of the best vitamins. Vitamin M, meditation, or vitamin S, stillness. You feel good, really good. So how does your body feel? How does your mind feel? This is how we learn about meditation. By doing it and being wise enough to see what works for you. I'm now going to ring the gong 3 times, as usual. Please wait, if you can, for the third ringing of the gong to disappear, and then open your eyes to end the meditation. Very good. Excellent.